Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This was getting me through the day today. It's getting me through the day. How are you guys doing this gorgeous day? It's honestly really pretty outside. The sun is out, so obviously I'm usually inside. When the sun's out, I'm in. But today, I thought it'd be kind of fun. I haven't done one of these in a while, to go like to TJ Maxx and do a little TJ Maxx haul. See what's there. What's like all the new stuff, the new goodies happening at TJ Maxx. I'd love to find some stuff that I've never tried before and test out and see it's like worth getting at TJ Maxx. So I think that's today what we're gonna do. We're gonna obviously shop there. We're gonna go shop together. It's so good. I get a milk tea slush, half sweet and easy boba. You know, I gotta cut it where I can. Anyway, guys, that's today's gonna be. Let's go shopping. Let's go to TJ Maxx, and we're gonna see if we have any fucking fun finds. But anyway, as always, if you guys like this video, if you guys don't like me, please fucking watch. You know the drill with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like shop with me videos, if you guys like the gays,
is it cold in here or is it just my nipples?
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're new, what's up? I'm MannyMua. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. But let's go to TJ Maxx. Let's go to TJ Maxx. This bitch almost hit me. This bitch almost hit me, dude. They were backing up and I had to honk my little horn so they wouldn't hit me. Look with your eyes and not your fucking mouth. I'm a Maxxinista. Oh God, I'm a Maxxinista. Short and stout. Remix. Okay guys, so we're here. Let's see what's around. I'm seeing some Clinique, some Shiseido. I wish I had the Shiseido wipes here. Fuck. Or like the cotton rounds, because I'm out. This is literally one of my favorite makeup removers ever. So taking one of these bad boys. I love it. I have to say, this is really cool, you guys. The fact that there's the entire Clinique like system here is actually fucking fire. Like the 1, 2, 3, step 4. That's fucking dope, dude. For like $12.99, $14, $12.99. This is fucking sickening. Okay, I kind of want to try this, you guys. This is the serum primer from Beauty Blender, Radiance Moisturizer, and it's only $7.99. What's the pore minimizing primer? Fuck, I want them both. Should I get them both? You guys, how much is this one? $7.99. Should I get them both? I feel like I should just to try them both out. Okay, I'm getting them both. So I just saw this and it shook me because I thought it was literally Marc Jacobs Tantastic in here, but it's the Tantastic Glow and it's the Omega 3. I'm gonna get one and see the tea because they're $19.99 when they're usually like what, like almost $50, $45. That's a crazy saving. So this one I had to snag. If there were ever any Anastasia products I would think would be at TJ Maxx, it would be Subculture. You guys remember when this launched and it like ruined the beauty? Not ruined the beauty community, but like people were shook by this. You guys, this was a cultural reset. This was a cultural reset. Okay, so I'm at the palette section now, and I don't know what the fuck I want to get. We have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Collab palettes. We have a couple of these here. We have the Anastasia Riviera palette. I don't know. You guys, help me. I wish that this was live so you guys can just tell me what the fuck to do. I really, oh my god, I love these. Why the fuck is this in here? No, no, no. This is coming home with me. Look at these are like little blush palettes, but they're so fucking cute. There's like 4 blushes in here. You're coming home with me. You're coming home with me. I don't think you guys understand how sad I am that this is broken. This is my shade too. I use shade light. I use this powder all the time, you guys. I use it all the time. It reminds me of the MAC Vanilla Skin Finishes. And the fact that this is fucking broken is gonna send me into cardiac arrest because I love this. I would literally buy this right now. I want to break it more. No, I won't, but that really pisses me off because there's nothing else. I don't think there's any more in here. You guys, it's so funny when you're shopping here and I'm like pulling things to put in my cart because I be seeing people eyeing my cart, dude. And I'm scared if I leave it for somewhere, they're gonna like take stuff out of my cart. I've been digging for like 40 minutes through every single nook and cranny. Don't be taking shit from my fucking cart. I had to go pee right now, and I asked the employee, "Can you watch my cart, please?" Because I don't trust these bitches. The deed has been done. The damage will be done to my bank account, and I'm very excited to test. Okay, you guys, we're about $300 deep I spent 300 bucks. I'm gonna say I spent 500 for the thumbnail and the title. And if you're watching this far, just know it's fucking clickbait. And if you know, you know, I spent 300. But I'm gonna say 5. But anyway, $300 is a lot of fucking money. For like a full face of shit, that's a lot of money. TJ Maxx, don't fuck with me. Okay guys, so we're back. Manny in the studio. Thank you so much to Manny out in the field. Just being an absolute vision. Shit, just being an absolute vision. I love that for us. You know, I love that you're just being out there in the field. Like, it just makes me so fucking proud. So we have 2 beachy bags here that are fucking filled to the brim. And as we know, I spent like 300 bucks on everything. And like, it's expensive, but I know wholeheartedly that if I would have spent this, like, let's say at Sephora, it would have been like $700-800. So I definitely saved a fucking ton. And I do feel like I got some bangers in here. I really do. I do feel like we got some bangers, and I'm really excited. So I feel like let's go ahead and go through I'm just gonna do a quick little reveal of the skincare stuff that I grabbed really quickly because I'm not gonna be using this in this video. So I'm just gonna show you guys the skincare things I snagged that I thought would be kind of cool. I actually got like a good amount of skincare stuff. I just realized. Okay, so I grabbed, this is a Pacifica Coconut Cream Body Wash. Grabbed it for what, $5.99? I can never have enough body washes, so I'm really excited. I like Pacifica stuff. I grabbed this Shadow Swish for $4.99. Can always use these. I grabbed this Strivectin neck cream. Because listen, do you see this? Do you see these lines? It's the way I sleep. I sleep like this, and so I'm constantly wrinkled every night. Every fucking night, and I have wrinkles on my neck. So I grabbed the neck cream. This is, I think, what? Like 20 bucks? That's pretty cool. We grabbed some hydrocolloid pimple patches for $3.99, 24 patches. That's fire. I grabbed the Clinique. I had to get this. I had to. I love this. And then I grabbed this black snail repair emulsion. I do like snail like extract stuff. Like I use a lot of CosRx. So I thought I'd grab this because it's only literally $7.99 and it was humongous. And some wipes from the Creme Shop. So that's like my skincare things I grabbed. I'm not really gonna be using in today's video just so you guys can see what I did snag on up. But I do feel like even the skincare finds were fucking fire. Like I think they're really good. So I'm honestly like pretty thrilled. I mean, yes, did I spend 45 minutes there digging through the aisles and digging through the shelves to find the finds I did? Yes, I really did. I was digging like a little mole, like a little naked mole rat through the aisles, and I found what I found. And honestly, I'm really proud of my finds, and I hope that they work really good. Because if they don't, I'll cry. I'll fucking cry, dude. I'll fucking cry. Okay, now let's go through the bag. So, first things first is I grabbed 2 primers. I want to try them both out. These are the Beauty Blender Opal Essence and the Leveler. What? The Leveler.
Jared, could you read number 23 for the class?
No, I cannot. What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
The Leveler. And so these are both $7.99 from, then they're primers from Beauty Blender. And I thought it'd be really nice to try out like one on each side to see what they did. So this is what they look like in this cute little packaging. I think the packaging is cute. I am no longer on the Beauty Blender PR list. So I haven't like received anything new from them in a long time. And I haven't really been interested in anything really from them in a while. But I saw these and I was like, I should try these out. It looks like a little butt. Why is there a little, do you see this crack in it? This crevice? It looks like a little ass. Oh, I'm worried now. You got me scared. Smooth and Fill, made in Italy, made in Korea. So, let's see. We're gonna do one side, the more hydrating, moisturizing side. It's opalescent. Is that why it's called opal? Opal Essence is what it's literally called. Okay. Smells completely fine. I always get a little nervous because you just never know with like expiration of stuff. This smells completely fine. There's no like weird scent to it. So I'm gonna put the Opal Essence on one side and see if it gives us a nice glow. And it so far definitely is. It looks very pretty on the skin. Very glowy. I like. So that's that side. I feel like it's nice and dewy and looks really, really hydrated, to be honest. And then we have the Leveler, a pore minimizing primer. Okay, it's gonna come out. It's coming. It's prairie dogging. Okay, boom. So this texture-wise, ooh, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Benefit Professional. That's the vibe I'm getting, is the Benefit Professional. It feels like that. That's the consistency, the vibe I'm getting. I'm gonna put it on half the face and see the comparison. It definitely is matting out my skin in comparison to this side. Look at that. Glowy, matte. Oh my God, it's really matting me out like so. Look at it. Okay, guys, so I think that we can tell that we have a matte side and a glowy side. Yeah, honestly, both felt good. I mean, this definitely gave me, again, that vibe of the Benefit Professional. It's a little bit of a thicker consistency. And I would definitely say it matted me out and it lessened the appearance of my pores, which is exactly what it was supposed to do. And this one gave me a nice opalescent glow. For $7.99, like, I'm not mad, you guys. I'm not mad. I'm, like, kind of impressed by these. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of fucking impressed with Miss Beauty Blender primers. They did exactly what they said they were going to do for $7.99. And you guys, side note, the reason I do these videos is so that you guys can spend your coin, even if it's discounted, on things that are actually worth it, to me, in my opinion. Whenever I do videos like this, I swear to God, I get comments that are like, I can't believe you would go to like stores and like get stuff that's inexpensive. Like, you know, you can afford more expensive things and like, you're just being weird. And I'm like, no, you're being fucking weird. Actually, you're being fucking weird. The reason I'm doing this is for you. Like, what? That's the whole point of this kind of video. So you guys, foundation-wise, I actually grabbed two that I wanted to test out. I got the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Oil-Free Broad Spectrum 20 SPF, which I think is fucking fire. And then I also grabbed this from Estee Lauder, this Double Wear Maximum Cover Camouflage Makeup for Face and Body SPF 15. So, I don't know which one I want to fucking use. So I grabbed the one from Estee Lauder for 20 bucks, and then I grabbed the one from Estee for $14.99. Which one should I use? Actually, technically it would depend on what color is best for me. So I grabbed 1N3 Creamy Vanilla for Estee Lauder. It's not a bad match. And then I grabbed Natural 2W3 for Laura Mercier. So these are the two shades right here. We have this one. Oh, my coverage. Okay. And then we have the natural, more soft. I would say the better color would definitely be the Estee Lauder. Holy fuck, that's so much coverage. I'm honestly a little shocked. I didn't. For some reason, because it had SPF in it, I was thinking like, oh, it's gonna be like, you know, a little more soft. Let's put it on. I'm very intrigued by Miss Estee Lauder because I've never tried this product. I've used Double Wear before, the foundation, and I love it because it's so great for people with me who are more on the oily side. You want it to last a long time, fantastic. But I've never tried this. I'm fascinated. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna use a sponge. So I grabbed these. These are the Velvet 3-pack sponge for $5.99. I grabbed 3. I like Velvet sponges. I think they're really cool, and they're usually a little bit more expensive than regular sponges. So I grabbed this one because it was only $5.99, and I like to use these sometimes when I want to add like coverage and things like that. Doesn't feel as soft as usual. So I just soaked this sponge. It's not nearly as soft as other like sponges I've used, but it's also $5.99 for 3. So what are we gonna do? Actually, it smells a little weird. I'm nervy. Okay, guys, we're gonna try this maximum cover. I mean, I should have assumed when it said literally maximum cover, it says use sparingly and blend. Use sparingly. So that's clearly a sign of calm the fuck down. Okay, so we're gonna take a little amount. I'm gonna do a couple dots of this on the face. I'm just gonna kind of see. I do really like that this is has SPF in it though. That's fucking cool. That's not enough, is it? There's just no way that's enough. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's thick. He doesn't want blend. Okay, give me 1 second. 1 second. Coverage is very real, and it's drying down. Oh, that's on the matte side. You know what? Give me a second. I have matte primer on this side. Let's try it on this glowy side and see if it dries down as quickly. It's actually drying down so fast. Holy shit, you have to like kind of blend really fast with these. I don't know if this is my journey. This is a liquid to powder formula that's like full coverage. A full coverage liquid to powder formula. Do you see what's happening here? If I'm not blending immediately, it's stuck. Baby, it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck, dude. I mean, it makes my face look pretty on this side, but even then it's still really matte, even with the glowy primer underneath. This side is fully matte. I'm terrified. This is like way too matte. I don't know about this one, fam. I don't know about this one. I should have gone with the tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. Why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't you guys tell me? If you move with it really quickly, I feel like it just dries down way too quick. And like the coverage is definitely there. It's very full coverage, and they said use sparingly. I can understand why. Very full coverage. And it looks way better on this side because it gives me more of a natural satin finish. On this side, way too matte. Don't like it like at all. It's like kind of freaky. It's as if it's already been powdered, but it hasn't been powdered at all. You know what though? This would be great for the body. It does this for the face and body. This would be actually fantastic for the body because you want it to dry pretty fast on the body. You don't want it to transfer on your clothes. So this makes sense. The product itself makes sense. It's just not my kind of product. I'm just not going to use it. I can already tell. Like this will be the one and only time I'm using this because it just dried too fast. Way too fast. It's pretty. It has a lot of coverage, but dried way too quickly, and I don't like it on the matte side. Should we do a little bit of the tinted moisturizer on top just to like give me a skin-like sheen? Like, should we bring back my skin back to life? I think that would be a good idea. Taking a little bit of the Laura Mercier. Just like pat on to give me a little bit of a life again. See, that's like what I'm missing. I just don't do well with fully matte foundations. I need a little bit of a skin like reflection. You guys, I'm so sad that Euphoria is over. And the finale, I feel like I didn't get enough answers. I wanted more from the finale. Did anyone else want more? Because I did, dude. I wanted more. Okay, you guys, half the side. You guys, the fluff of the sponge is coming off. Oh my God. I'm doing a video on my phone. Okay, guys, so you guys see this? How the fluff is like normal here? The fluff down here is literally coming off the sponge. No. No fucking way. Okay, guys, so now we're just gonna go with some concealer. I didn't actually grab a concealer from there. Did I? I lied. I fucking lied like a fucking rag. Okay, Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer in the shade Linen from Becca Cosmetics. This is $6.99. $6.99 for a concealer. And you know, I'm obviously Becca Cosmetics, it went up. It went belly up. It did. And so they're just, you know, I'm assuming getting rid of stuff now. So we have the Ultimate Coverage Becca Longwear Concealer in the shade Linen. So let's see if linen is linen. You guys, I'm gonna show you what I fucking pulled out. The cake that I just pulled out right now. You guys are gonna scream. Do you guys see any semblance of moisture in here? Baby, that's glue. Down the pipeline, that's glue. Okay. It looks like fucking glue. And what I want you guys to imagine of what I'm feeling right now, what I want you guys to imagine in your head, imagine the heaviest feeling concealer you've ever felt. Think Studio Fix in a little pot from MAC. Think cream, deep, intense cream. That is what this is. It's the heaviest cream. I mean, maybe I should. I mean, we're here. We're already fucking here, right? Might as well. We're gonna see. Really dragging, aren't we? Dragging the skin on this one. Oh, it's bad. Oh, wow. It's so... This is actually... I think we're actually beyond expired, and we're in different territory. I don't actually know where we are here. We're out here is what we are. We're past expired territory, you guys. It's so hard that it's like glued to the walls. I literally can't even get any more out. What? Okay, so let's see if it will blend. You know what's wild is that even my pot concealers are lighter weight than this. This is the heaviest feeling I've ever felt. If you guys see these at the TJ Maxx, I would probably recommend avoiding because they're probably so expired that we have mushrooms inside. Little mushrooms going on the inside. You guys, this actually just shocked me to my core. I'm gonna apply a little bit more concealer to lighten up, not the color, but like the consistency because it is so heavy and it feels like very intense and cakey. Do you know what concealer I actually really been liking a lot? This one from Morphe, this is the Filter Effect. Kind of really great. Really kind of shocked about this one. This one shocked me. So I'm gonna put that a little bit here. And we're gonna just add a little more creaminess to the fantasy that we have going on here. Add a little crema. You guys, I feel like I've found, like, in videos before I've done, like, TJ Maxx stuff, I've had great finds. What is happening here? What the fuck is happening on this day? I feel like everything I've tried so far, other than the primers, which I thought, like, worked great, have been, like, really intense. Really intense. Is something. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna go and set our under eyes. We have the Bio Brightening Invisible Powder by Well People. Guys, this was so inexpensive. I actually got it for $2.99. I was a little shocked. This is way inexpensive in comparison to what it usually is. In Universal Glow? Is it gonna be shimmery? You guys, please, I can't do this. There's a very slight sheen, but it's not bad on my hand. I'm praying to the heavens above that it doesn't go on shimmery under my eyes. If it does, dude, I don't even know what to say. It's very thin. We're just gonna set under the eyes. So it definitely does give a sheen, but it's not like shimmery. I will say that powder looks really pretty. I feel like it diffused gorgeously, actually. Like it's so lightweight, so shockingly lightweight that it's like kind of impressive. I'm very impressive. I think you can find well people, you guys, at Sephora potentially. I don't even know why I'm setting my face when I'm literally already fucking set. With the way that foundation dried, I'm literally already set. Like, I don't even need this powder. It dried so matte, I'm shocked. It literally was like a liquid to powder formulation, the Estee Lauder one. That shook me. It makes sense for the body, but for the face, I will never use that again. It was too drying and just too intense. Couldn't even blend it out. Couldn't even if I tried. But the face is, I feel like we're getting it to a good spot now after all this work we just did. Should we bronze now? I say we bronze. So we have this, you guys. I found this and I literally shook myself. I shook myself. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega 3 Powder Blush Bronzer Highlight Palette. Got this for $19.99, which I'm sure this sold for like $45. And it smells so good. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like. I am not a fan of things that come in 3 like this. You guys know this. I do not like this because I feel like I can't ever get like my brush in it perfectly. I get so stressed about it being perfectly straight. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go and just pack on with smaller brushes, and we're gonna use. It's so good. Do we have, is it Tantastic in here? Tantastic Glow, but is the middle shade Tantastic? Because it's giving me Tantastic. It's giving me Tantastic. It's giving Cher.
It's giving share.
So that's stunning. I'm fucking obsessed with the formulation with the shade. You guys know, I mean, if you've been watching me for a while, you guys know Tantastic was my #1 bronzer for literally ever. I'm not surprised. I'm loving this. Like, this is stunning. I just don't like when it's hard to put your brush into things. Luckily, these are actually right at the cusp of too small and like large enough. For example, I'm using the LBF 3 and it fits like kind of perfectly in here. You know what I mean? Like, it fits kind of perfectly, but you know, it's not always like that. It's not always like that. So you have to be a little careful. You gotta be a little fucking careful. This is pretty. I like this little palette. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's going over everything really well because I'm so powdered. Oh, really powdered. That's fucking nice, babes. It's fucking nice. Oh, I like that. So blush, you guys, I have a couple things. I grabbed the BH Truffle Butter. This is the Vanilla Peach Truffle 4-color blush palette. And I grabbed this blush from NARS in the shade Illicit for $12. And it just looked pretty. I had like opened it in the store. Of course, I'll open stuff in the stores, but I'll never like touch them. I just open it to see. It's like this really pretty like nude. Like, this looks stunning. Okay, I'm gonna take another LBF 3 and I'm gonna go and take Illicit blush. It just looks like this like really perfect, pretty, like terracotta peachy shade. I'm gonna put this on as our blush. That's actually very pretty. It's a little bit darker than I was expecting, actually. It's going on my skin darker than I was expecting. I mean, mind you, I'm packing it on, so maybe that's why. But the color itself is actually fucking beautiful. Slay! Oh my gosh, if you guys are looking for like a nudish blush with more of a satin sheen to it, not glowy, but not matte, Illicit from NARS. Oh my god, look at it. It's so beautiful. What? That's stunning for $12. Are you kidding me? This might be one of my favorite finds so far. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I'm gonna do a little hint of this like glowy kind of peachy one right at the apples, or right at the tops to blend in my highlighter that I'm gonna go in with next. But these little BH ones are so cute. And this was only, how much was this? The BH one. I'm so shook because I've had like some really good ones in here. This guy was $4.99. For a blush palette of 4, these are the 4 shades right here. Are they the best blushes in the whole world? They're not. They're not. They're not Lunar Beauty. But they're not bad. They're a little powdery, you know, they're a little kick-uppy. For $4, I'm really not mad at them. I'm really, really not mad at them. But over the 2, I would definitely pick the NARS one for sure. For sure. The NARS one might be like one of my favorites of the whole video so far. Like, I'm way more impressed than I thought I was gonna be. Moving on. I'm actually like, I've been using other shit. Okay, I'm gonna use the Finishing Veil from Becca. Another $12 find I got. This is the Finishing Light Shifter in the shade 2, Star Child 2. And this, I'm assuming, is just gonna give me like a skin-like appearance back on my face. It's like a setting powder, but a little bit of like, I'm assuming reflection. It's giving me baked. It's giving me baked vibes. Oh, yep, I can see the sheen. Can you guys see the sheen coming back to my skin right there? You guys see that? As if I was wearing highlighter. Not actually a highlighter, but like as a like skin-like glow to the skin. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like MAC Vanilla Skin Finish, like that kind of thing, but in a pressed, harder form, because you put it everywhere to give you like a little bit of glow back to the skin. But you guys see how it's like kind of giving me more of a life-like appearance back to my face? This is cool. This is a good product. And this product, the shade works for me nice. Oh, Becca. Oh, Becca. Okay, I feel like we're grooving a little bit better now. I was scared. because some of the beginning products were literally terrifying me. Also, another Becca find. I found a lot of stuff from Becca that I was like pretty shook about, like in a happy way. I grabbed Opal highlighter. Opal. For how much? 12 bucks. Usually $38. And this was for 12. Opal is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. I think it will always be because it was just, Opal was that girl. It was like one of my first highlighters I ever used. One of the first highlighters I ever fell in love with. I loved Opal. So I'm gonna take my LBF6 brush from Lunar Beauty. I'm taking this Opal and I'm gonna douse her on my face. And honestly, you guys, with powders, like at least like for me in my head, in my fantasy, in my world, oh, wait, let me just put this on real quick. They were onto something with highlighters. Like they're that girl for highlighters. They really were. They always were. And they will always be. Well, no, they won't because they're gone now. But they really were on the scene with highlighters. Like they fucking jumped out here when it was hot. But I used to wear Opal all the time. That was like my #1 highlighter was Opal. Cause it's just so like effortless and light. And the color was so pretty. Just like glowy, gorgeous skin. What do you guys think? Are we liking it so far? Should we do a little phone shot, shall we? Okay, we're doing a little shot on the iPhone. I want you guys to see how heavy that concealer is. It's still like, it's literally how cakey that she got. That concealer was haunting. A little glowy, so matte still. It's like shocking. The glow's helping, but it's so matte. Okay guys, I'm gonna go and do my brows off camera. I didn't grab any brow products that were there because I didn't see any that were like enticing for me. That was like, yeah, I wanna fucking try these. And then I'll come back. I have 2 palettes I would like to try. Either or we'll do the Riviera on one side from ABH. I got for 20 bucks. And we got the Hip Dot Clueless. Or I'll just kind of interchange them both. Just kind of play with them. But I'm gonna do my brows real quick and I'll be right back. Anyways, you guys, so we are back and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. Anyways, you guys, so we're here. The brows are very lightly filled. And I put some primer on my eyes. Oh, let me set some of that primer. Just a very light baby set. So that's that on that. And you guys, we're gonna be using both palettes, the Riviera palette and the Hip Dot X Clueless. I have to admit, I think it's very funny. I think it's actually kind of adorable that they did like this like faux fur palette for Clueless. I think it's actually really, really adorable. I really do. And like, is it coming up a little bit? Yeah. Is it coming unglued? For sure. But the idea of it, I appreciate the idea of it. I really do. So we're gonna kind of be jumping back and forth between Riviera and the Hip Dot. But I was really shocked to see the Riviera one because I actually thought this was a really, really great palette. Not saying that if it's in TJ Maxx, it's not great, because of course, there's some really, really, really great stuff at TJ Maxx. But usually that, if you're in TJ Maxx, there's usually like an overstock of quantity or things like that. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with being TJ Maxx. Don't let anyone ever convince you that like there's like an issue, you know? I am gonna go ahead and play around with, I already know I do like the Riviera palette because I've used it before and I've enjoyed it. So I'm gonna use a little bit more of the Hip Dot. I haven't tried the Hip Dot one at all, but I will use Estate from the Riviera just to kind of blend and start to like do some transition-y type things. I forget how powdery ABH shadows are. They're extremely powdery, very pigmented, and they work well, but you gotta admit, like, they are the poof in the powder. The poof's in the pudding. Why am I like this? We're using Estate. This is such a pretty shade, Estate. This is like super light peachy transition tone. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So now we'll take Highly Selective from Clueless X Hip Dot. And we're gonna see, I'm taking a little bit lower brush, a little more defined brush. This is in LBE2. And this is like a soft brownish pink. See that? It's like a pinky brown. I'm gonna use that. The color story here, I will say it's not my favorite. Like, I can see how this is Clueless though. I can definitely understand where they're going with it. I feel like it definitely fits the theme well. The problem is that it's not as, I just feel like it's not as wearable of a color story in general, but the shade is working beautifully. Nicely pigmented as hell. Packs on beautifully. Let's see how it blends. We're just kind of putting it out in the corners. I will put a little bit more in the crease. Look at that. Hip Dot has nice shadows though. Like, I'm not surprised in the slightest that this is working well. And like, for me, I'm like, powders, like, they never expire, come on. Or like, I mean, I have shit from like literally so many years ago that still works absolutely incredibly. So for me, I'm like, girl, I'll use powders forever. I don't care. That's more of a me thing though. I'm not suggesting for you to do that. That's just more of a me thing. I still have like my Makeup Geek palette, and that was so many years ago. And I still love it. And it still works fantastically. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and build that into the crease and kind of make my crease a little bit higher. That's a pretty shade and it blends so nicely. So now let's take the shade Fat, P-H-A-T. Like, that's fat. And that's more of like a, I would say like a dusty rose, shade, like a darker dusty rose. I'm gonna put that on the little LBE6 pencil brush. I'm gonna run that to the crease a little bit, just to add some definition. Ooh, we're getting somewhere, family. Sometimes I'll do this shape to give myself an appearance that I have like bigger lids, like to kind of give me this like higher appearing lid than I actually have. But that's what you have when that's what you get when you have hooded lids. What am I supposed to do? So what should we put on the lid, you guys? What should we do? Should we do one of these shades? From Hip Doot. We have Botticelli, which is a really pretty golden shade. You guys, honestly, these feel nice. We have Classic, which is like this really pretty pink gold. We have the Valley, which I actually really like. That's stunning. Like a bronzy gold. And then we have, I think I like Whatever actually a lot. It's like a pink blue shift. What do you think? I think we should go with like Classic. Oh, it's like that pinky peach shift. That's pretty. It's giving me very daytime. Day drag. The shades are, you know, acting well. They're behaving. I feel like because my face is peachy, I wanted to go peachy on the lids. And here we are, a little peach prince. A little peach prince. I mean, I gotta say I'm impressed. I'm impressed with my Hip.X Clueless. I am. Can't help it. Look at that. Like, that's pretty. You can't tell me differently. Okay, guys, so honestly, so far with the palettes, I'm impressed. I think they did a good job. I think that they both turned out great. I think that they look nice. I think they blend well. They played well with each other. That's all you can really ask for. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some lashes on and I'll do my lip. Off camera, I'll be back and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay, darlings, we are back. Hey, darlings, we're back. Okay, guys, so what I did, I put a lip on, of course, off camera. I have a gloss I will be using that I bought from there. But I wanted to mention that I used this. This is something I use off camera, but I grabbed it from TJ Maxx. This is the Well People Mascara. I got this for super inexpensive. How much was this? $3.99. $3.99, but the thing is, it wasn't good. That's the thing, it wasn't good. So I would not even recommend it, even for $3.99. There are other drugstore mascaras you can get that are better than that. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it whatsoever. So let's use this Smashbox Gloss Angeles Extra Shine Lip Gloss for $8.99. This is like a pricier point for a gloss there, but it's like a completely clear gloss. I thought it'd be really nice and pretty. I did already use, I was crying. Okay, cool. Well, it's like in a tube form. Love that, because then you can kind of apply it yourself. I'm wearing Perfection Liquid Lipstick from Lunar Beauty on my lips. And I'm gonna just tap this over to give me some shine to the lip. It's a little thick, but it's not unbearable. It's not bad. The gloss is not bad, you guys. It's not too thick. It's very glossy. I like how my face turned out today. Even though I don't like the complexion part as much, like foundation, I feel like we got to a good spot. I mean, it took some work. It took us some work. I'm not gonna lie, we took some work to get here. But I feel like now that we're here, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay that we're here. We're on a journey. We went on it together. And that is it, you guys. That's it for today's video using all these TJ Maxx goodies. There's also some things I didn't actually get to try that I forgot to use. Like, for example, this MAC strobe cream I grabbed. That's pink for $5.99. Totally forgot to use that. I bought these lashes from Ardell, these Remy lashes for $3.99. Didn't like them. Didn't like them whatsoever. Didn't use those. So there were some things that I'm like, fuck, I could have used it. I wish I could have used that more, but it is what it is. So anyways, you guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do top products of the video. So you guys, if you guys see these at TJ Maxx, I would actually recommend buying them for sure. Like, I'm not just like saying that. I'm actually like, oh, I'm more impressed than I thought I was gonna be. For me, it would definitely be the NARS blush in the shade Illicit. I just thought it was really pretty. This like nude-ish kind of color on the cheek. I just think it's stunning. I think it looks good on me. I feel like it gave me this really nice like warmth to the skin that I wasn't really expecting when I used it. And it was only 12 bucks. So I was like really impressed with the NARS blush in Illicit. I was like, oh, fuck. Opal highlighter, another one. I'll do 3. Opal highlighter from Becca Cosmetics. It's a beautiful shade. I feel like it just looks like a natural glowing from within, but still blinding. A blinding glowing from within kind of moment. I truly was very impressed with this. Opal highlighter. And what should be the last one, you guys? Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna go with this. I am. I have to. Tantastic Glow from Marc Jacobs for $20. The trio is really nice. The blush is gorgeous. I'll swatch them all for you guys so you can see. We have, of course, Tantastic in the center, and then we have this like kind of golden highlighter. So these are the 3 right here of the shades. And I will say it's big enough to not annoy me completely, because I don't do trios well. Like, I'm not a fan of trios like that. I don't ever really like them. But the fact that these are big enough to fit a brush in, not a brush that's like this. I cannot fit a brush like that in here. It's way too big. But like more of a dense, like let's say compact brush, I can actually. I can fit them in all 3, and I'm not mad at it. Let's take a little bit of this golden kind of peachy highlighter. It's pretty. Just a little extra But I was impressed with this for 20 bucks, you guys. This is nice. Usually this is like, that was way more expensive back in the day when it was actually on sale. But there was a lot of hits. There were a lot of hits. I also like the Opalescence primer. I thought it made my skin look really, really nice. I really liked the Becca powder. There were some things that I was like, wow, okay, Divalicious Diva. I was pretty impressed. There's some obviously flops, and you guys saw. There was some flops. The Estee Lauder scared the shit out of me. The Beauty Blender Leveler primer, it was too matte. And it reminded me of the Professional, and I don't really like the Professional anymore. It's just too intense for me. I was like, no, it's just not for me. So there were some hits. And there were some misses, as there always is. As there always is. There was more hits as we kept going, because I got scared. I got scared for a second, you guys, but we found some good ones. I'm like, actually, I'm going to continue to use this NARS blush. I don't think you guys understand. Like, I actually am very impressed with this. Like, I'm so happy with this. How come no one told me to use illicit blush from NARS? I love it. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys had fun watching today's video. I had so much fun creating it. I love doing these, like, going to the store, Manny out in the field, Manny out in the studio kind of videos. Where should I go next? Should I go somewhere else? Should I go to, like, Kohl's? Should I do another place? Like, I kind of want to go to another place and do a little shop with me moment and test out some of the makeup inside. So, have a great rest of the night or day wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah. So, anyway. Oh my god. I almost choked on a ball. Zaya! This bitch only barks when I film. She knows. She knows. I'm gonna rip out my hair. I'm gonna rip it out if she barks again. No, I paid too much money. I paid too much money for hair. I can't rip it out. It's not the vibe. I could be the one, be the one, be the one, be the one. Be the one, be the one, be the one. I could be the one. Why is Dua Lipa stuck in my head right now? Why is Miss Dula Peep in my head right now? And may the best woman win. Be the one, be the one, be the one. See that? See those fucking the chesticles right there bouncing? Yeah, see those fucking titties?